So let me quickly now talk about the storage, right? So of course the trunk is the star of the show, if you will, right? So for 2021 or maybe in 2020, Honda actually addressed this trunk storage space. There was some complaint about the 2018 2019 version, I think also in the 2020 version, that the trunk was not big enough. So in the 2021 they added a little bit more room, and now it's definitely much more usable. It can fit two full face helmets in the trunk. In my case, the way I use the trunk is, especially when I go on these long travels, I just have my duffel bag, and that is what I have all my clothing and everything in that bag, and it kind of occupies the most of the space in the trunk very snugly. And um, and it does have some space in the side for me to put some frivolous things like my gloves, my glasses, and then microfiber cloths and things like that. But I mean, the trunk is very very handy. When I'd gotten the bike, I really wanted a bagger look, so I was under the impression that I'll probably remove the trunk off. Of course, I could have gotten the base version, but then the base version doesn't have the Honda selectable traction control, or yeah torque control as Honda calls it. It's only available in the Tour version. So I got the Tour version primarily for that reason. But once I got the bike and once I started to use the trunk, I mean, it's so handy that I've decided to keep it and so on. So that's really pretty much from a trunk standpoint. I know it's not well organized and so on, and I could probably get some accessories and make it properly arranged. But I don't use it very often, right? Especially when on those long trips is when it really comes in handy. Otherwise, I just have some stuff here, like my gloves and my GoPro harness, and then microfiber cloth and things like that. That's about the trunk. Now on the side saddlebags, they are not that roomy, but if you are strategic about how you use it, it's also quite handy. So in my case, I just have an umbrella, I have my jacket liner when it rains and so on. I don't have much in the left trunk. It's just more like a added space in case if I really need to use it during my travels. On the right saddle, for now, I just have my some zip ties and tire repair kit, spare fuses. I have a flashlight and so on. What I use my right saddle bag for is to you have the bike cover. So I have a full cover that I take along with me for all my travels, because there's been so many times when the bike would just be parked out and it would rain. So having a full cover really comes in handy to kind of protect the bike. So the bike cover goes in here. Otherwise, what are the storage? There's a slight space here where I really don't use it. And then you have the glove compartment, but the gloves really don't go in there. I mean, you really need to have some very thin gloves for it to fit in here. But again, I really don't put anything in there, because again, it gets really really hot, and you cannot really put your phone or any other valuables in there. It's not lockable too. And I've already spoken about it in my previous videos and so on. That's pretty much it from a storage compartment standpoint. I think it's quite ample storage, especially me as a solo rider. I have a lot of room. I've been on a 10-day trip to explore Florida, so I also had, given that I don't have a pillion, I had another bag here for some extra room and so on in the back seat. But otherwise, I was able to get a lot of things along with me, and I really never had an issue with storage. And also, like, if you preload the bike accordingly, right, based on the weight you're carrying, the rear suspension really stiffens up, and you have a lot of stability and control when you ride. You really don't have any issues in terms of the bike being not stable and so on. So that's pretty much it, guys. Again, if you like content like this, do like and subscribe. Thank you.